Hello, and thank you for coming back to the channel. Today it's Master System Monday. Now I have heard a lot of people talk about, and I don't know if this was a bootleg, but Street Fighter 2 came to the Master System in Brazil. Now that sounds random as hell. And then you find out that this was in 1997. Now of course in 1997 the PlayStation 1 was in full swing. I think Final Fantasy 7 came out in 1997. But over in Brazil they ported Street Fighter 2 to the Sega Master System. Now I've got to check this out. I'm really intrigued to see how some of these ports ended up on the Master System. And it's very, very, very intriguing to me. So, without further ado, tonight for your viewing enjoyment, please sit back, relax and enjoy. This is Street Fighter 2 on the Sega Master System. So, in Brazil, oddly, they ported Street Fighter 2 to the Sega Master System. But is it any good? I have no idea. But I want to find out. I mean, in 1997, the PlayStation 1 was in full swing then. So this is going to be interesting. Really? 8-bit version of Street Fighter 2? This is brilliant. Right, anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with it. And as we always say, how the hell do you play a beat 'em up with 2 buttons? Now, obviously there's less characters. You've got Ryu and Ken. And that's, you know what? Those are their Super Street Fighter 2 avatars. Chun-Li, Guile, Blanka, Balrog, Sagat and M. Bison. So no Zangief or obviously they couldn't program Dalsim into... Okay. Well, you know me. I've got a thing with Blanka. How well are we going to be able to pull off?
Round 1. Fight.
Go on. I mean, it's a bit limited, I grant you, but there's about 2 moves I can do. Can I do the cannonball? Oh, here we go. No, I can't is the answer. I literally only had the electric attack. I can't seem to do the cannonball, which is a bit upsetting because that's the majority of my offense with Blanka. I literally have punch and kick. So I mean, it looks like the characters. You win. I mean, it looks like, you know. Does it play like them? Obviously, well, not quite. This is, I mean, this is for people who didn't have the, who couldn't afford to have the. Oh, there we go. Oh, you know what? It's it multiple hits. The cannonball is a multi-hit attack. I can't believe I'm saying this. That cannonball is the best cannonball for Blanka because it multiple hits. In normal Street Fighter, it literally hits once and knocks him down. This hits him multiple times. It's like a hurricane kick. Can you imagine if that was a staple for Blanka to have a multi-hit cannonball? Right, on Ken's stage, the ship, which is using the background, appears to have sailed off, so... Oh no, there it is! I'm just noticing, if you just catch people in the corner with the electric attack, you get relatively decent results. Ow! I mean, okay. Now, because obviously this is a Brazilian port, let's not forget. Is Blanka going to be OP because he's a Brazilian character? I didn't think of that. Maybe that's why they basically made a game where Blanka's the hero, which I'm alright with. Oh look, there's the ship's this side as well, and it actually says Capcom instead of Mock Pack on the other side. I mean, yeah, okay, the hit detection there, I mean, I jumped that fireball. But I'm not funny, 8-bit Street Fighter, not as terrible as I thought it was going to be on first inspection. Although, I want to do that multiple hit cannonball again. Although it just seems to be catch them in the corner and electrify them. That seems to be my tactic at the moment, which is kind of working.
You win.
It's just the soundbite of "you win." It's so funny. Here's Chunners.
Round one. Fight.
Well, apparently this village she's fighting in now seems to sell trilobites. At least they kind of got the guy making the with the chicken making the soup as well. I mean, unfortunately, this isn't going to be absolute pro Blanca play right now because obviously I've got like 3 moves. So it's a bit like you know the little handheld games you used to have as a kid for like Street Fighter. But honestly, I couldn't believe when I read the other day that, you know, Street Fighter 2 came to the Sega Master System, but only in Brazil. And I had to check this out. I had to check it out. And I am quite amused by this. It's... yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
I am noticing that, like, 1 in every 3 hits doesn't register. I mean... that was like a multiple hit electric though. I want to do the cannonball again. How did I do it? Because the old back forward doesn't seem to be working for me. Although I did... ow. I did manage to anti-air her with the electric then, which is pretty tricky to do in normal Street Fighter.
You win.
I'm not going to get over that. You win! I mean, it's pretty funny in normal Street Fighter as it is, though, but to have it in this...
Round 1.
where on earth am I?
Fight.
Oh, here's Blanca's heart. Do 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 do. Oh. Come on, how do I... oh, he can change direction using it? He kind of went one way and went another way. Fortunately, I countered it with my overuse of the electric attack. Again. I mean, there's 8 characters in this, though...
Round 2. Fight.
I'm guessing that there's only going to be... oh my god. That... if you catch that cannonball right, it acts as a juggle. I'm wise to your cannonball tricks, mate, because... oh, shit. Oh my god. Look how much damage that did, and I was blocking it. I'm dubious whether blocking actually does 1 iota difference at all with this. It's the fact you can change direction with it. I can't even do it once. Well, I did it once by as a sheer fluke, but...
Oh, anti-air sweeps. They kept that in the game. Oh, I got beat! With his multiple direction changing fucking cannonball. Yeah, I know. Alright, calm down.
Round 3. Fight.
See, that was a hit there. And it just didn't register. I mean, this is cheap, I know. It's just because I want to get hit by that multiple thingy cannonball. So basically all I'm doing is pressing forwards and hitting the electric, and that seems to have caught him in some absolutely death loop. There we go. That was cheap as hell. That is absolutely how to absolutely cheese the crap out of this game. I wonder if that works in all characters or just Blanca. Who's next? Guile! As if you didn't think that Guile's couldn't look well. Oh, the plane flew off. I'm disappointed there's a Sonic Boom. Master System, I was half expecting Sonic Boom. Yeah, the electric attack is literally the freaking god move in this. You just shove them into the corner and just zap them. Yeah. I've tried playing it like I normally play Street Fighter and it's just not working, so...
Round 2.
Can I just mention in the kind of sort of lo-fi background, the woman with the guy in the thing just looks like she's holding his crotch in mirror. Guile's attempting more flash kicks now. And I'm just totally taking advantage of this hitbox now. Come on. Can we just appreciate the Guile theme in 8-bit though, just for a second? Because it's wicked. Until Mr. You-Win decided to steal the limelight. Like a VAR referee. Balrog! Are we into bosses now?
Round 1. Fight.
So the old Ninin ball looks kind of different. I mean... Again, okay. 8-bit version of Balrog's theme is awesome. I'm enjoying this. I'm kind of not so fussed about the game. I just kind of want to see how they converted stuff into 8-bit. Blanca freaking OP though, for confirmed though. You just literally just get them in a corner and just shock them. I will say, it does look like there's multiple copies of Edvard Munch's Scream in the background and just overlaid in red.
You win.
Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
I want to know how to do the I want to know how to do the multiple hit cannonball though. That's Devo, absolutely devastating. I've done it once by accident and I haven't managed to nail it since. Right, I'm just going to cheese it through this bit because I also want to see what Sagat and Bison are like.
You win.
I'm so steaming that for a soundbite for Twitch. I'm not going to lie. Right, here's Sagat. Let's see what Sagat's like. We're just in a field. Someone stole the Buddha. We've got a Buddha thief somewhere. And you know what? Do you know what pleases me about this version of Street Fighter? No Vega! For watchers on this channel know, I absolutely detest Vega because he always he's my flippin' nemesis. Now, ordinarily speaking, actually, you know what? I'm not going to jinx it. I'm going to see if I win this first before I say anything. I do find the health bars at the top are very... They'll register if they feel like it. Blanca's sort of kick is still funny though. I just love the way we're just randomly in the field somewhere. I mean, again, like I said, I'm not expecting to have the Mega Drive graphics or even the arcade version. This is an 8-bit port, and I don't know how pirated this is. Was it official? It looked pretty official. But bear in mind, if this came out in 1997, 1997 is also the year Final Fantasy VII came out. So, to put in perspective of, you know, what the world of gaming was at that time. So, to bring Street Fighter to the Master System audience in Brazil, certainly, you know, fair play to them, because I just... I mean, at the end of the day, no one's going to give a toss about the backgrounds of a beat-em-up as such, are they? They're going to be more worried about the playability of it.
You win.
Although, I mean, people like me who play a lot of Street Fighter will sit there and say, oh, you know about... You'll know the backgrounds. So like... I wonder what Bison's like. I'll tell you what, the Psycho Crusher looks good. And you know that Bison is just a pig to fight against anyway, and certainly to non-Shoryuken characters, he's a bit of a bugger. So if I can just cheese Bison... Oh, he's got the old scissor kick. And the Psycho Crusher... The multiple hit Psycho Crusher. But you can block mid-combo. I mean... Nothing's particularly surprising me anymore with this. It's just fun. Isn't that what gaming's about though? I suppose it is all just about having fun. It doesn't matter. I'm not sitting here going, hey, look at my prowess on Street Fighter, let me demonstrate on Brazilian Master System Street Fighter 2 from 1997. But I will say it's a lot more playable than Master System Mortal Kombat. I mean, in obviously the previous video I did on Master System Mortal Kombat, that is tough. This isn't impossible, but also it's not massively challenging, it has to be said. Kind of limited movesets and bizarre hitbox actually has turned into quite a fun game. It's quite a fun little port for sheer nostalgic purposes. You win! So, is that it? You are the king of Street Fighters! What's gone on with Balrog's face? What is going on with that? It's got a proper... He looks like Thanos! Sagat looks really pleased with himself. And Balrog just looks like a brown Thanos. that's it. So there's no real set ending for each character. You just have 8 characters with weird hitboxes which you battle your way through, and that is the port to the Master System of Street Fighter 2. It's not awful. I was expecting it to be absolutely terrible or impossible like Master System Mortal Kombat, but this was actually quite fun. And yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I see lots of people talk about the fact that Street Fighter ended up on the 8-bit platforms. Didn't translate very well for me. Did Street Fighter end up on the NES? I've never come across it or heard of it, but I did hear that it ends up on the Master System. So there we go, giving that a go. It was bizarre, I'm not going to lie for a second. It's not quite what you'd expect from Street Fighter, but then if all you had was a Master System and you love Street Fighter, then this is perfectly, and you this is perfectly acceptable. And you know what, I think I played a lot worse on the Master System. Thanks for playing. No, thank you, Capcom and TecToy. So I'm not going to compete with your music. I'm just going to basically sign off here and say, guys, if you've come this far, thank you very much for choosing to spend your time with me. If you like this video, please drop a little like, perhaps subscribe to the channel if you're new. Now, yes, this is different to the other versions of Street Fighter I would have played on this channel, but it was kind of fun. And you know, managing your expectations. This is on the Master System, and you could play a hell of a lot worse, couldn't you? So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go and say that was actually kind of fun. It was odd, and obviously what we're used to with Street Fighters, it isn't like that as much, but it's a valiant attempt. A very valiant attempt. So if you do manage to basically find a copy, I mean, I must admit, I'm using a ROM here. I don't have the Brazilian cartridge for it, but you know, I managed to find this ROM. I wanted to give it a go, and it's actually a lot of fun. But I'm going to leave this here. So thanks again for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.